So, I know what you're probably thinking, why is this beautiful black dude talking to me on YouTube? My name is Prince, and today we are going to go through my 23andMe results. If you don't know what 23andMe is, it's a company that allows you to send in some of your spit, and then 6 weeks later, they give you your DNA results. And we're gonna go back in time a little bit to go back to when I kind of did the spit thing. So let's rewind it back a little bit. So this kit says you're not supposed to eat or drink for 30 minutes, but I don't know, I'm here with my friend and we got a little bit of coffee, so you can't turn down the coffee, so this is gonna have to wait a little bit. I decided to do this because I know a bit about my heritage. I know that my mother and father were born and raised in Jamaica. It's my grandfather on my father's side, or I guess my father's father. I don't know much about his background. My father is light-skinned. He's mixed with my grandmother, who is dark-skinned, and my grandfather, who I believe is some form of indigenous. I'm not really sure at all. I just know that growing up, I would see him. He was very light in complexion. He had lighter eyes, sort of a reddish undertone. My mother remembers this very well. My mother says that he has indigenous roots. My brother likes to joke that I'm probably white. I'm hoping it's more indigenous. And I'm just really interested because my father died when I was very young. So of course I know stories about him. I know what people have told me. One interesting story is last year, after spending a month in Standing Rock, a woman that gave me a ride from North Dakota to Ohio basically told me, hey, I have this friend who is a medium and you can call him, he'll talk to you for free and he will communicate with your father. And so after about a few weeks of kind of thinking about it, not really committing to it, I called this man and he basically told me that my father was standing in his backyard in some sort of attire or garb that this man understands to be related to Cherokee heritage or something. And I was just like, my father's standing in your backyard, what? So that's one clue maybe. I'm gonna spit into the tube in here. This is gonna be nothing at all like when I tried to donate sperm because I had no money in Seattle. It's gonna be a lot cleaner of a process. I don't know. Well, actually, I might do a video about that eventually because that's a story time video. So let's go. Oh, this is really not fun.
Yes.
Wait, did I fill it already? Oh no, oh my God. All right, hey guys, I just got an email from 23andMe and I just got my results back. So it says I am 85.2% sub-Saharan African, and of that, 84.1% West African, 0.5% Central and South African, 0.6% broadly sub-Saharan African. I'm 13.9% European, which includes 9.5% Northwestern European, which includes British and Irish, and broadly Northwestern European, 2.7% South European, and then I have a 0.6% Ashkenazi Jewish, and then 0.3% East Asian and Native American. Whoa, this is so weird. Number of DNA relatives, 70 in California. I mean, I have a lot of uncles that have been around the block. This is less than 100% of 23andMe customers. Well, now you know my results. I am mostly West African, and what is it? I'm a little bit of, I don't know if I like these results.
The DNA result was shitty.
Why?
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, what doesn't make sense?
We're from the Caribbean. And I'm originally from Nigeria.
Wait, no, you're not. 13.9% European. Ugh. Okay, I mean, you can't have everything you want in life. I think these kind of tests are really good to kind of just get an idea of what your history is, and especially if you are someone who is a product of adoption or artificial insemination, I think these tools are really, really good for people to use. But the one thing I have heard is that if you use 23andMe, the government can easily buy your DNA results and use them for whatever. There you have it. I did 23andMe and we figured out what my ethnic background is, so you should definitely check it out too. I'm gonna put a link down below